everyone! In this video I'm going to show you an awesome way to spruce up your canvas paintings. I call it the wrapped rope technique. Basically, you'll need some rope and some colorful embroidery floss. I also have this other little guy to show you. I combined the wrapped rope technique with other mixed media aspects. Bam! I added glitter to the top and bottom, which you can't really see, but I'll do an up close later. I also added this lovely lady silhouette and a quote, hung some charms, and added some heart sequins on here. Let's get started on the tutorial. To make a basic wrapped rope painting, I use the following materials: canvas, some rope, a hammer, small nails, a sewing needle, some type of glue, a pair of scissors, paintbrushes, acrylic paint, and various colors of embroidery floss. You can get all of these items from hardware stores and/or craft stores. Here are the types of embroidery floss and rope that I used. As you can see, I am painting my canvas white. I know canvas is already white, but I'm going to have white spaces in my design, so I like it all to have the same texture. But I do like to add my paint before the rope, so go ahead and plan out your design and start putting your paint down. You can use whatever colors you want and whatever designs you want. Now I'm going to let this paint dry. I'm going to add stuff to the white later, but at this point I want to start adding some rope along the outline of the blue curves. First you have to take care of the end of your rope to make sure it doesn't fray. I use E6000 glue and just dab it all over the end of the rope. Once I cut it, I repeat this step on the other end of the rope. If your rope has frays, this is a good time to cut them off and kind of groom it up a little bit. Turn your canvas over and nail one end of the rope to the wood. Grab your embroidery floss and attach it to the rope by forming a few knots. Then you're going to wrap it around. Be sure that your wraps are very close and tight so you don't see any rope underneath. If you're wrapping your rope in a ton of different colors, it's going to take you quite a while. But as you can see, it turned out pretty darn cool. At this point, I start attaching the rope to the canvas. For the first part of this, I'm going to use a nail again. This is a part of the canvas that has a wooden frame. When you place the nail in the already wrapped rope, you're going to kind of spread the floss out a little, just to give it a little bit of room to kind of burrow down. And then you can hide that nail by pulling the floss over it once it's nailed down. For the rest of the rope, you're going to secure it to the canvas by threading a needle, and then you're going to sew the part of the rope that matches the color you're using. It doesn't matter what the thread looks like on the back of the canvas. Keep repeating this sewing until your entire rope is secured onto your canvas. Once you get all the way across to the other side, you're going to nail that part down to the wood and continue to the back side like we did at the beginning and nail that down to the back. To put my lettering, I usually use a pencil first, and you should press lightly in case you have to erase. But anyway, I do this with pencil first before I apply the paint because, as you can see, I messed up, so if I messed up with paint, then it would be a mess. I don't know why I'm saying mess so much, but anyway, so now I'm going to go in with my paintbrush and I'm going to go over all these lines and add to the painting. Woohoo! Acrylic paint. Alright, so I semi-finished this painting. I still feel like I'm going to go back in and touch up the edges of the letters, the black and white, and the rhinestones around the E are not glued on yet, nor is the button on the dot of the I, so I'm going to think about that a little before I make any rash decisions. I did stitch in some thread around the V, it's purple. There it is, and again I'm going to smooth out the lines of the letters a little. There's a couple more hours of touch-up, I would say. So I semi-showed you a finished painting, but I just don't want to rush into it and make it look terrible. For this painting, I colored my canvas with the acrylic colors of choice and let those dry. Then I moved on to the rope step and wrapped the black and white ropes and attached those. Next, I applied some glitter stripes to the white and black sections by applying Mod Podge straight onto the canvas and then just sprinkling the glitter on top of that. As you may notice, I have a couple of spots to touch up on this painting, such as the thin black stripes on the far left and also the edges of the canvas on the gray section especially. The lettering was all done freehand, but I did apply some pencil lines before I put the paint over it. For the silhouette, I got a cutout and traced around that, then painted in the outline. The heart sequins are attached with a couple dots of Mod Podge each. And the lovely charms are from my jewelry making collection. I just hung them on the rope with a single strand of thread. I used a needle to help me do that. If you guys end up making a wrapped rope or mixed media painting in general, let me see it because I really am interested in seeing all your guys' creative ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Check out all of my links in the down bar. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And you guys have a great rest of the day. I will keep asking the sun to stop going away. Look at that. Oh, thank you. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Bye. I got a bow headband, hey, hey, hey. And I got some glasses on my necklace. I'm not liking this. I'm dark right now. Come on. Whoa. The light just changed on me. Sun, come up. Sun, come out. Sun, come back. Please. I'm talking. Oh my gosh, it worked. It worked. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of cool, actually. Like, double silhouette. Come on, phone. What the heck are you doing? Hello? Red lip kiss. Colorful embroidery. That's alright. Wrap your ropes, guys.